Good morning, everyone. It's Crypto Meow Analysis coming at you with an update video on Bitcoin. So, Bitcoin is currently sitting at a level that could completely change the next few months coming. We're either going to see a start of a major bounce or a early stage of deeper correction. Sorry, I'm talking pretty low right now. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. But anyway, let me show you what the chart is telling us and the levels that matter the most right now. So as of right now, Bitcoin is trading around 87,739, and the price has pulled back aggressively from the highs. This move wasn't random. It happened because Bitcoin lost key moving averages and rolled over from resistance at 91,003, which is what we've been talking about for over a month now. So zooming out on the daily chart, the bigger trend is still technically bullish, but we're clearly in a corrective phase. It happened once, twice, three times. Excuse me, three times. I mean, it happened this entire bull market for Bitcoin, I guess I should say. But this correction is a little bit different in my opinion. But price has broken below short-term moving averages, and the moving average ribbon is now starting to roll over, which tells us that momentum has significantly slowed down. This is no longer an impulsive move up. This is a market searching for support, which technically we are in support because we've had this boxed for over a month now. So 83.6, 91,000 is support. And you've always came back up and retested this area as resistance. So right now, Bitcoin is sitting in major demand zone between 83.6 and 91. This zone has acted as strong support and is exactly where buyers stepped in previously. So this is a make it or break it area. So scenario one, support holds and it's bullish. If Bitcoin holds this and we start putting in higher lows, the next targets could be flipping 95,000. And then 106. And if momentum returns, then we could start talking about our box that we have drawn here at 139 to 148 resistance. The bearish case scenario, but if we talk about the downside too, 83,006, which is what we've been constantly saying for the last couple weeks. I say 83.6 with conviction. This is the next major support, because the next support after that is all the way down to $70,000, which would probably most likely trigger panic, non-stop selling, stop losses, and forced selling, especially from late longs. Okay. Now the RSI and the momentum, looking at the RSI, we recently dipped into oversold territory and now we're seeing a small bounce. That tells me that sellers may be getting exhausted, but this isn't confirmed yet. For confirmation, I want to see the RSI push back into the mid-range and then reclaim 91 to 95,000 so RSI reclaim the mid-range and then the price get back over 91.3 to 95,000. So my game plan is, as long as Bitcoin holds this support zone, I'm going to stay patient. Remember, I already have 0.002 BTC. So unless we get bearish, that's when I'm going to dollar cost average down. I'm not going to chase longs until structure improves. And I don't get bearish unless support clearly breaks, which would be 83.6. Because that would be bearish. If we do break 83.6, we will go back down to 70,000, and that's going to catch a lot of people off guard. So it's very important to note that. Now, whether it takes 1 week or whether it gets drawn out 6 months, and then in the meantime you guys all say I have no idea what I'm talking about, that's fair enough. But when we do finally hit 70,000, you're going to have to come back and subscribe. So yeah, that's pretty much it as far as the daily analysis goes. Now on the weekly, Bitcoin's not oversold yet, and the reason why I think that's pretty important on the weekly is because every single time we hit oversold, it does mark a bottom. So back in January 2015, we bottomed and we created a bullish divergence before making our next move up. In 2018, same thing. We came up. We were oversold we didn't create any sort of divergence and we just blasted up on out of here, and then we had the COVID drop. Back in 2022, we did have a bullish divergence, higher low on the RSI, lower low on the price, and then we broke up on out of here. And we're not quite there yet. So, when this does go back down and when we do hit oversold, that's probably going to be the bottom, but I don't know how low that's going to go. Like, I don't know how low it's going to go. So whether we bottom out at 70,000, 50,000, 30,000, we're just going to have to monitor this RSI and see, okay, well, where is it going to bottom? And are we going to create a bullish divergence, making a lower low on the price, but a higher low on the RSI and the moving average? So very important. We're not there yet, but I did want to say, hey, in the future, we are going to be talking about that because that's where I want to get in. I want to get in when we're here, and I want to get in when we create some sort of bullish divergence, making a lower low on the price. Now, one last thing to look at would be the Gaussian channel, which has not flipped red yet. But like I say in every single video, now we do get new viewers sometimes. Every single time we break into the channel, it does mark the start of the bear market. For the most part in a bull market, you just stay over it, and then when you break into it, you get a capitulation down. It prints red. We're bearish. We're bullish with the exception of the COVID drop. We're bullish. Use the channel as support. We broke into it. That was all Bitcoin road. Bear market started. Now we went up. We used it as support this entire time, and now we're in it. Okay, and this is what this is telling me, is that we're somewhere here where we're just chopping around. We might never get a breakout again, and we got a big move coming soon, and that is going to start printing red on the Gaussian channel. One last thing to look at is Bitcoin dominance. So for Bitcoin dominance, I need to get rid of this. Yeah, for Bitcoin dominance, obviously, for us that have been holding altcoins, nothing's gonna happen on alts until we get a breakdown to 54% and a breakdown even further. We've been waiting for alt season this entire bull run, and obviously we didn't get one, with the exception of a few chosen coins that actually did run. But my opinion is that what we're waiting for is the Bitcoin dominance to drop 54%, and then we'll get some sort of moves and rotation into altcoins. Now keep in mind, the last time we really had big moves and the most money I've ever had was here, when we did have Bitcoin dominance drop to almost 54%. It was 54.68%. But we didn't follow through. And so although money did flow into alts, it just basically got sucked back up, and then Bitcoin just started breaking up on out of here, which kind of ruined alt season, and we never got one. So to wrap up, under 54% for any sort of moves on altcoins. When we start seeing this breakdown, that's when we're going to start seeing big moves coming for Ethereum and for smaller market cap coins. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll update you as this plays out. Please feel free to let me know in the comments, where do you think Bitcoin is headed? Are we going to break down below 83.6, or are we going to attempt to break 91.3 again and make the next higher high at 95,000? With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for your support.